Hi students, here we are with the video lectures on second PUC chemistry. So today let us discuss the chapter solutions. So we'll study the important concepts as well as the questions coming for the second PUC board exams. So now let us start with the chapter solutions. First we'll discuss the blueprint of the chapter. So coming to the solutions, in solutions the blueprint is like this. So 1 mark questions, you'll be getting 2 questions. So for 1 mark you'll be getting 2 questions and for 5 mark you'll be getting 1 question. This 5 mark question can be splitted into 3 mark and a 2 mark question, or it can also be splitted as 2 mark, 2 mark and 1 mark. So if it is asked in one of the question will be compulsory a NCERT numerical. So this is a physical chemistry chapter, right? So there will be one NCERT numerical. So 1 mark questions and all we'll just discuss as we go in our further videos. So now coming to the introduction for solutions. In this video we shall study about the solutions, definitions and its types. We are studying these things. We'll study the solutions and its types. So what is basically a solution? The definition of solution goes like this. So what is basically a solution? Solution is nothing but it is a homogeneous mixture of 2 or more substances. 2 or more substances. It's a homogeneous mixture of 2 or more substances. What exactly meant by homogeneous mixture? What do you mean by homogeneous mixture? See, it is nothing but like in a solution. Like a very good example I'll give you is salt plus water. Now I am adding salt to the water. When I take the salt and water solution, the concentration of salt is uniform throughout the mixture. When we take a solution, there will be 2 components. One is the solute and one is the solvent. One is the solute and one is the solvent. What is a solute? It is nothing but the component of a solution which is present in less amounts. Then what is a solvent? It is nothing but it is a component of a solution which is present in excess amount. If I take 1 liter of water and I'll add a pinch of salt to it. So now what? Salt is solute and water is the solvent. So if the concentration of solute, that is, it is uniform throughout the solution or uniform throughout the mixture, that we call it as homogeneous mixture. So solution is nothing but it's a homogeneous mixture of 2 or more substances. Solution consists of 2 components, that is solute as well as solvent. We've already discussed solute is a component which is present in lesser amount. Solvent is a component which is present in excess amount. Okay. Next is we'll study what are binary solutions. What are binary solutions? This is also a very important one. See here, solution means not only one type of solute, one type of solvent we are adding. So we'll take water, we can add salt, we can add sugar, we can add chalk powder, anything we can add many things. See, if a solution is having 2 or more components, that is, we can call it as a solution. Especially if a solution is having only 2 components. If a solution is having only 2 components, one solute, one solvent, that we call it as binary solutions. What are binary solutions? Solutions with only 2 components. So one solute and one solvent, that we call it as binary solutions. So next one, let us study about types of solutions. Solutions are mainly classified into gaseous solutions, liquid solutions and solid solutions. This is based on the state of the solution. The state of the solution is mainly decided by the state of the solvent. Why? Solvent is present in excess quantities. So, like, what is a gaseous solution? If the solvent is gas, it's a gaseous solution. If solvent is a liquid, then it's a liquid solution. If solvent is a solid, then it is a solid solution. Again, we can classify these three kinds of solution into other three types. Okay? Because the solute can be different, no? So, for a gaseous solution, if I take the solvent, so it is gas everywhere. Whereas, coming to the solute, so in gaseous solution, the solute can be solid, it can be a liquid, or it can be a gas. Okay? So, it can be solid gas, liquid gas, or a gas-gas solution. So, let us see the examples too. Solid gas solution. A very good example is camphor plus nitrogen. Liquid gas solution. So, under liquid gas solution, we can give chloroform plus nitrogen. Gas solution, I can give oxygen plus nitrogen. Clear with the gaseous solutions? Next one is under liquid. What solvent is always liquid in all the three. Whereas your solute can be a solid, it can be a liquid, it can be a gas. So if it's a solid liquid, liquid and gas liquid. Solid in liquid, you can give salt, NaCl plus H2O, that is salt water. Liquid in liquid, you can give ethanol. Ethanol is what? C2H5OH, correct? Ethanol in water, this is a liquid solution. Gas liquid, gas inside a liquid, you can give oxygen dissolved in water, correct? So that is a gas in the liquid solution. Next one is solid solutions, where your solvent is a solid everywhere. Okay? Whereas your solute can be a solid, it can be a liquid, or it can be a gas. First one is solid solution. Very good example is alloys. Okay, because it's homogeneous mixture of two or more metals especially. So you can give like copper dissolved in gold. Okay, that is an example. Next one is coming to liquid in solid. You can give amalgam of Hg. Okay, amalgam of mercury. Okay, with sodium. You can give gas solid, hydrogen in palladium. You can give these examples. So clear with the types of solutions. So in the next video, we shall give the important questions on these topics and continue the further topics. Thank you.